Yes, we teacher, my bodam na make a cadia mepe. Na me, my bodam. One abodam change and penny for. Amaya muo gold, muo cocoa, muo diamond, muo bauxite. Oil na say cry oil aba. Oil crampo ba ye na mubobu siamo. Mubobu siamo wo man.
Abusuafo, mema munyina akwaba ba Freemind family. I hope you guys had a lovely weekend. Na answer na meko ene topic no so no. Ma mini kan enkai wo se wo Facebook aye fast na search a Freemind family. Na bom modern e follow your page no. Ye sign so e wo Facebook groups. Group a edi kan no e Freemind family official group ena nea etoso mienu no e fans of Freemind family. Inti mon join se ne be ya ye nyina no. Ye betimi esua de e wo ho. Se wo Instagram so a e Freemind family ena Twitter so e Freemind family. Ti mesere se mon follow Freemind family on all the social media handles and ye betimi use the power of social media to inform, to educate, to enlighten, and to spread the message of consciousness. I want you guys to do our brother Robert a favor. Robert in so you be a washasia or educated Ghana for ewo akonto munsem any ade. Senebeya Ghana for ento o musika engu. Senebeya agent for omo edi Ghana for sika edi no. Sa die no eto ebetwa. Nti yenua Robert wa create a Facebook page and a YouTube channel ni dino a hotspot with Robert. Ni dino a hotspot with Robert. Nti no I'll leave the links to the channel and Facebook page, in the description of this video. Ubetimi afaso na eja supporter mode amami all these months, or let me say all this year, 1 year and a half, Mestres monfa the same support emma yenua Robert nso se ne be ya ono nso no obetimi akọ nani me free se ye nyina no ni ayahwehwe ana se ni eda yakoma so ene se Ghana for adwimu ebeda ho na sabi ensemhunu bi a akoso wo omanum ache no to betwa na Ghana man no etimi afa ne ntomapa efra. It's as simple as that. Ebusia me ba be video bi akere mo na video no menka ne se asem bi a Africa for yenim ana se menka ne se yenim krampo a yaye yadwen se emfa ye ho obia ebu nani eguso. Nti moma yenhwe video no na se wi asa na munyina munim no ma kire madwen yenhwe video no.
This is my quote and I repeat. Poverty is not the absence of natural resources, financial resources, or human resource. It is the absence of leadership. Okay. I'll begin by saying that when greed, tribalism, ethnocracy, and nepotism encapsulate a group of people, no matter how rich they may be, they will never see the future. Africans that have had the heart to push the continent Africa to another dimension have been destroyed by Africans. Most of the fathers of independence had their nations at heart, and if they were given the opportunity to execute what they intended to do, it would have been very possible for Africa to have emerged ere long. I will give you a few analyses that will shock you. A country like Togo got independence from France under the leadership of Sylvanus Olympio. Olympio did not want the France CFA. Olympio created the Togo currency. But a man called Iyadema Nasingbe was used to eliminate, that is a Togolese, used to eliminate a Togolese that has Togo at heart. Iyadema Nasingbe killed Sylvanus Olympio. You go down to Burkina Faso, there is this guy called Maurice Yamiyogo. He was the one that gave them independence. He was annihilated. The person that came later after him, Thomas Sankara, in 1987, he was eliminated by Blaise Compaoré. You come to Central African Republic, there's David Dacko. David Dacko was to change the nation in another dimension, but a man called Bokasawa used to eliminate him. You go down to Congo Brazzaville, there's this guy called Maro Ngouabi. Ngouabi also was eliminated through a coup d'etat. Now, if you go down to Guinea Equatorial here, there was this guy called Masias Ngema. It was his own cousin, Obiangema Basoko, that was used to eliminate him. You go down to Ghana, Osage from Kwame Nkrumah had a good intention for the nation. It was Kotoko, his own clear neighbor, that eliminated him. You go to Nigeria, the guys of Nnamdi Azikiwe, they were eliminated by people close to them. Now, if you put it in a nutshell, you go to Mozambique, Samora Moise Machel, it was his close partner that eliminated him. The West, and I repeat, will never and ever have access to Africa until they use Africans. That's why I say what is eating the bean seed is within the bean seed. Africans are full with greed, full with ethnocracy, tribalism, and nepotism. And if nothing is done, we will keep on killing our best every year. As I talk to you recently, I would guarantee you all shorty that this guy Magufuli has convinced us against once more that Africa does not need any support out of the country. Lazarus Chakwera, in his 8-minute speech commemorating the death of Magufuli, he said, the unpredictable Magufuli. They did not know that leadership could run in Africa without money being borrowed from International Monetary Fund, because they did not know Magufuli was coming. They did not know that projects could be set up and executed on time, because they did not know Magufuli was coming. They did not know that somebody could not pay attention to General Assembly of the United Nations. They did not know Magufuli was coming. African presidents have given us the impression that you must borrow to succeed. Before Magufuli came to power, most of the mines in Tanzania were privatized. But what he did was that he came back and then sanctioned the foreign companies that were mining in Tanzania until 16% of those particular mines were given back as ownership back to Tanzania. A scenario occurred in Zambia. Zambia is the best producer of copper. You have the copper belt in Zambia. Zambia sold that copper belt to an American firm upfront without payment, that they will exploit the copper and pay them later. American firm came, took that particular copper belt, turned it within 2 years and paid the money upfront, and is giving Zambia a 0.00 something percent as royalty for their mine. Was that colonialism? It is talking about stupidity and poor management. Who brought gun to give that copper belt to America? Nobody brought gun. When last did you see Europeans using prestation, assimilation, or indirect rule in Africa? It's no longer there. Let us consider the fact that they are taking a greater chunk of our resources. The balance we have here is very possible for us to manage those things. How can a man come in 5 years' time without borrowing a dime from International Monetary Fund, a dime from World Bank? He was able to restore 6 aircrafts into the Tanzania airline. He was able to build bridges, build railway, restore back the Julius Nyerere hydroelectricity project that could give Tanzania 99% guarantee of electricity throughout the year without borrowing a dime. China proposed to borrow him 10 billion to reconstruct and expand the port in Dar es Salaam. He refused, yet the port was under extension. Where did he get the money? That's what we are talking about. A man that came and gave free education to all government schools in Tanzania. Mr. Leo, 20,000 ghost workers were discovered. That's where our money is going to. That's not colonialism. He also arrested 14,000 unqualified workers in the government. Those 34,000 persons who were earning salary they did not merit is what was melting down the economy. It was not a colonial master. I think if we go down to most African countries, there are people who are earning salaries that do not exist in the government. Where is colonialism in all these things I have outlined? A man who said that education is free for girls, but the moment you become pregnant, your family will start paying fees. A nice way of fighting moral decadence. Who are we going to blame? Where did he get the money? He came and saw the hospital. President that goes down to the hospital. Beds were scattered, rotting. Patients were sleeping on the floor. He fired the entire medical staff and gave them 1 month to repair all the beds in Tanzania. And suddenly from nowhere, the beds were repaired in the space of 2 months.
Busia no cranny na no no cranny na no no cranny na no no cranny na no aha me say Kwame Nkrumah Kwame Nkrumah osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Ghana for ena etu na de so eku no na me ka me kire Africa just send na man no bobo din ni ade no African leader bia na Africa na koma so na opese Africa for so etimi ediye na opese continent no ekọ nim no Africa for black people yankasa na yekuno yankasa na yetu na de so. Forget about the white people. Forget about the colonialists. Forget about neo-colonialism or whatever. Abrafo no omuntu plane omunfa missile infra brochire ma Africa emeku African leaders. They use our own people. Say omumpo na edi sa adwuma no mpo a they use our own people. Edie bentia because of self-hate. Edie ntia because ye tan ye ho. Edie ntia because ye tribalistic. And then me bisamo memfa ne se anase ye mfa ne se me ye fantini na wonso ye dagombani. Me no mienu difference ben na ewo ye ntem. Uye tuntum me so me tuntum. Moja enam mu no saa moja na bi na enam mu unwi etese medie ya wani kosua bibia ohwene everything about you is just like me entimi no mienu ensonso ye ben na eda ye ntem a ewo se ye kon ensonso ye ben na eda ye ntem a ewo se ye tan ye ho ensonso ye ben na eda ye ntem a ewo se sebi ye tan ye ho to the extent say yetimi kura engage in ethnic wars na eba politics a ye de sa tribalistic nature no ewuremu na once a obi ye be wo no voter region no a obi wo se ni maame ni papa mu nyina NDC fo no automatically ono so ye NDC ni se NDC fo no se omoye nia eye se omoye nia enye oye NDC ni because na dream no se bempredua samon fanchem yo agbefo nyina ye NDC fo sa so na oye asantini nso a the moment a ye be wo no a ni maame ni papa ye NPP fo no na ono so wa follow the same trend instead senka as an intellectual obi ho krampo a we Legon we UCC we UDS obetena se adwen se party we krampo no are they doing the right thing party we krampo no say omo ba abemu a what are their policies what is their manifesto are they able to go according to their manifesto now obetena se adwen say in that case let me make my own decision let me not just follow my mama my papa let me make my own decision as to which party to follow but no matter the education partisan politics as and before the ye party ya ne NPP intina ono so odi akire saa de no na say oh my Ghana saa de no na ema ye mpanimfo no eteki ye for granted because ye mpanimfo ne hu me fa ne say NPP for ehun say no matter what they do say omo ba na se sebi omo NC public toilet ba kompo ewo Ashanti region kra the next 4 years Ashantis or Akans will still vote for them. That is why they take you guys for granted. NDC for so sa omo nim se omo ba na se omo an construct e kwan bia krampo voter region krampo a Voltarians will still vote for them. That is why they take you guys for granted. Now so say ye change that narrative no na ya hyase atoaba based on competence. Yashasiye atuaba based on manifestos, any policies, any track records, anyway mo omba abemo for the last 4 years no. These are their achievements and these are what or this is what they were able to achieve. Now, what should bottom any the state of the economy? Nanka we jina so e dia towa ba anka ensesaye be shasiye abagana mainum. Senya na ode the late Tanzanian president John Magufuli eye emfato hono Magufuli obaye no he was running Tanzania as a real African country. He wasn't relying on foreign aid. Now ompe abrofo ni sika, ompe abrofo no grant, ompe abrofo no hwe. Nanso no obaye no emra oba abemu no na Tanzania for omo airline na egu. Senya Ghana for the egu ya obaye Magufuli was able to revive the Tanzanian airlines without relying on foreign aid. He has been able to accomplish a lot in Tanzania without relying on foreign aids. Africans don't need foreign aid from the white people to develop. We've got everything here. We've got the minerals. We've got the resources. We've got the water bodies. We've got the forest. We've got the fertile lands. We've got everything. What we need to do is to unite and come together and begin to use our brains, our nature-given brains. Let us begin to use it and put aside partisan, tribalistic politics. May I always say my tribe does not define me. That is why Obi or send me message and Obi me say, Freemind, me power, what tribe are you? I will never give you that answer. I don't define myself according to my tribe or what I belong. I define myself as a humanist. As a humanist, me a global citizen. I'm not a Ghanaian, I'm a global citizen. Obi a meshia no biano. Once I on my dream ye once I or domino, me so me doni pano. On pemasemo, me so me penasem. You. Not every white man is your enemy, and not every black man is your brother. Say oye bronimpo, na se opewasem, na se one wadwen pa, na se o adwen pa wo ho, na se one wadwen no ekokra, ene ne nante. Oye bibini, oye wawu nuampo, na se woni no ngiri, na se ompewasem a, cut him off or cut him out of your life. Aden Africa ye di ho abrosa. Aden Africa ye tan ye ho sa. Na ye mpanimfo a omo dreams no ye ku omo. Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. May his memories continue to live on. Osagefo bra obreye a otimi agi independence ema Ghana. Rawlings Kasembi, the late Rawlings, may his soul also rest in peace. The late Rawlings, J.J. Rawlings Kasembi said, in the history of Ghana, who Ghana for any G ye pa than ye di tu Kwame Nkrumah. He said there was a nationwide explosion. You know how Papa J talks. And there was a nationwide explosion. Ghanaians were so happy. Ghanaians were so happy. I have never seen a day Ghana for any jese di tu Kwame Nkrumah da. Na ya fa praye, na ye pra, swe, akoko swe, Kwame Nkrumah swe, akoko swe, upon all what Osagefo did for the good people of Ghana. Ibubune statues, we took this man or we sent this man into exile to die somewhere in a foreign land. We sent this man into exile to die somewhere in a foreign land. Adena ye die ho abrosa. Adena ye say Africa sa. Adena abribiano. We try so hard to jeopardize our future. Why? Abribiano, we try so hard to jeopardize our future. Why? Let us begin to change the narrative. Let us begin to change our mindset. Me say, each and every change begins with a change of mindset. Each and every change begins with a change of mindset. The moment we are able to change our mindset, every aspect of our lives will change. And Africa will begin to put itself on a path of prosperity. And Nyoma Ebesha say atisa, ye nyai tribalism no, ye nyai miye eveni, ena miye santini, ena miye fantini, miye dagombeni, ena miye hwaini, ena miye se, we are one people. We are one people with a common suffering. Ye na ye bre. Africa baby will be ye bre. We are all suffering. We are all black people. Okwa brochira. The white man does not know Ghana, he doesn't know Nigeria, he doesn't know Sierra Leone. They might know, but they don't care. Once you are a black man from Africa, or once you're a black man, according to the white man, you are from Africa. They don't define you according to your country or nationality. They define us as Africans. Oh, black people from Africa, they don't reason. Black people from Africa, they are the ones doing the menial jobs in our countries. That is how they define us, and that is how they see us. Until we are able to change that narrative, if we begin to love ourselves, the outsiders will equally begin to love us. If we begin to do something great for ourselves, the outsiders will begin to appreciate us. If we begin to put Africa unite, put aside our differences and tribalistic nature and all that, and begin to think as rational human beings and come together in unity to foster the growth of Africa, the white people will begin to give us the needed recognition. And maybe someday an African country will finally be recognized as a developed country. And maybe someday an African country will finally be able to be part of the UN Security Council. Until then, dear lalai. Until then, dear shithole. Until then, dear slaves. Until then, dear black people will never be respected and recognized worldwide. It's as simple as that. Why? It's as simple as that. Minuanom, yen change your dream. Yen change your dream. Your brain is your greatest tool that nature gave you. Use it. What dream? And no any men can say idea a sombo pa nature e de ma use what? Ye na ye use say na be ya Africa. You bet me ehu ensesa ye be in the lives of black people. You bet me ehu ensesa ye be in the lives of Ghanaians. You bet me ehu ensesa ye be in the lives of the entire African continent and even Africans in the diaspora. So let us begin to change the narrative. Let us begin to change our mindset, and Africa will begin to put itself on the path of prosperity. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Ebusiafo medemo ebisia. Sani amu ina amu nimno. Medin George Freemind. Macram.